club as well for tonight's ball game. And Chuck, what can we say? You know, you got the 4 touchdowns in this one tonight. Your team was doing a job for you, opening up some holes for you. But you are just a guy, you know, I thought to myself during the course of the game, and as I mentioned, it's tough to figure you're on defense and you know the kid's going to get the ball. And that's the toughest thing of all to do, is that you were churning out at the end 7-yard runs, 5-yard runs, even though all night long they knew it was going to be you. Now, how do you feel that, you know, coming out? You really got to feel great about the way this ended.
Yes, sir. I mean, I give it all up to my O-line, man. They did a great job, and my fullback Luke Snyder, everybody, they did a great job blocking this game, man. It was all of them, man. They did a great job, man. The holes that they picked up, any one of our backs could have got them yards, man. That was all the O-line, man. They did a great job blocking for me, man.
I'll tell you, one thing you got to say, and I mentioned it too, you got to give a lot of credit to this Upper Dublin team. I mean, they played extremely well. They were really a good football team, I think, a lot better than a lot of people thought.
Yes, sir. Well, we knew Upper Dublin were going to come out and put up points and play with us. We knew they were a great team, man. They deserve to be here. Credits go to them, man. They're a great team, man. I wish the best for them in the future. But our team, we just stuck with it, man. We believed. We did what our coaches told us to do. We didn't stop. We didn't quit. We didn't look down. We didn't point fingers, man. We just kept playing football the way we know how to play football, and it all came well for us.
I know one of the things you got to do every so often in a ball game like this, you're into the playoffs, you got to come back from things when things maybe are not going your way. And that's where you guys were able to really come up with that extra effort in that fourth quarter of play when you really need it the most.
Yes, sir. I mean, our coaches always pressure to us to finish games, to come out and erase. Say if we come out bad in the first half, erase that and come and clear our mind and just come out physical and ready to take over the game in the second half. So we knew that our season was on the line, and every one of us we had the same goal coming into the season. And whether it was to win a league title, district title, state title, we just wanted to keep believing and fight to the end and give it all and not make the mistakes that we made last year. As long as we did that, we know we'll be fine.
And you're going to be in the championship game.
Yes, sir.
Coatesville has a lead right now, but it doesn't mean they're going to hold on. That's a good Downingtown East team. So they're in a battle royal like you guys were. It was a 1-point game for 3 quarters there too,
yes,
just like yours was. And that situation there, Coatesville has a touchdown lead on them right now, but it's not over yet. But we'll be looking forward to that one in a week, and that'll be a neutral site. Got a couple things for you here, as you know, a hoagie, a bag of chips, and a soda from Landolfi's Deli, 90 West Afton Avenue in Yardley Square. And of course, we have something else for you too here, and that's going to be the pizza from Varelli's Pizza, Yardley Pizza, 20 South Main Street in Yardley. So you get that. You get the Aria Health hat as well. And of course, you've got yourself a few of those. I know that. You're going to keep this up. You're going to have one for every day of the week. You realize that?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, great game tonight. I thought it was a tremendous effort. When the fact that, you know, and like you said, you had Luke and you had your line who was doing a job for you. But I'll tell you what, when your number is called and they know you're coming time and time again, you just answered the call tonight. You just were tremendous. Congratulations on another great game.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay, so that, of course, is Chuck Snorway, who had himself another big one. And Chuck, don't forget these. And we're going to have Anthony Pitt here a little bit, too. We're going to talk to him some as well. Anthony, tell us about the D in here. You know, the defense was kind of really tested here. You guys fell behind. You were in close. It was 14-13. But you were tested to the nth degree in this ball game because you had to be really footed up with everything right to the very end.
I got to give it up to the guys, man. We came in at halftime. We let up 14 points. We said we're just where we were last week. Last week, we let up 14 points, and we knew we could come out. We knew we could come out and be better. And all we did, we came out. We talked in the locker room, came out, and we did what we were supposed to do. Kept that 0 in the second half, and everybody stepped up. Everyone from sophomores to juniors to everybody that rotated in. Everybody on that defense, kickoff, everybody. Defense, special teams, offense. It was a complete game. We played great.
You know, and one thing I was mentioning about the fact that we knew from the very first play, I wasn't surprised. I don't think maybe you guys were surprised that their first play was a pass over the middle, because that middle spot has been open for other teams. They saw that and they took advantage of it. And the biggest thing is that you guys in that second half, did you change anything? You kind of clamped down a little better on them.
You know, we came out last 2 weeks. We came out a little slow in the start. We came out came out a little lethargic, stuff like that. But we came out, we got in the locker room, put on the whiteboard, put every play on the whiteboard, adjusted to it, made adjustments, came out, stopped everything in the second half, and that's just what we had to do. That's why we're in this championship game.
And you know, too, being part of that defensive unit that you're on, you know that next week it's going to be a big test for you, either from Coatesville or Downingtown East. It's the championship, and both teams will be out there really striving. If it turns out to be Coatesville, it'll be the first time in a while that we've had 1 against 2. If not, Downingtown East only lost 15-9 to them the first time they met in the league, and of course they're in a battle right now. But I'm sure you don't care right now which one wins.
No.
Be in that ball game and you're in.
Yeah, we played Downingtown East the past 2 years, so if we get them, we'll know a little something about them. Coatesville, good team, #1 seed for a reason, but we'll come out and we'll play hard like we always do, and we know what our goal is, to bring that trophy home.
All right, and we've got something for you here, and that's going to be the hoagie, a bag of chips, and a soda from Landolfi's Deli, 90 West Afton Avenue in Yardley. And as well, of course, Chris Ermer is going to have something for you there. That's going to be the Aria hat that we have, and we got an Aria jersey for you too that you can take home and wear with pride. Congratulations on a great defensive effort. And next week is the big one. This is the one you guys have been waiting for. I know since last year down on that field, I saw how it really was crushing to some of you guys, and I think that really you had all in your mind that you want to get back and get to that championship game. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And good luck next week.
See you next week.
All right, Anthony Pitt, who had himself another great ball game tonight for the Pennsbury Falcons.